Hi guys, I know I haven't uploaded a vlog this week, but I'm kind of glad that I waited, because if you're following us on the CTFXC, you know that we have taken the RV on its very first RV trip with the whole family, and I thought it would be appropriate right now to pull the camera out and start the vlog off with the most beautiful view I've ever seen.
It's fake, it's a green screen.
It's totally fake, but it's this face. No, I'm just kidding.
Fake.
It's this. Yes guys, we are in the Smoky Mountain National Park and it is so beautiful. Right now we're in this, doing this like loop. It's called Cades Cove, and basically it's a one-way driving kind of scenic route where you can see different wild animals and beautiful views. We've already seen wild horses, which I didn't pull my camera out. I don't know why. Go watch CTFXC, you're gonna see so much there. But we saw wild horses, wild turkeys. Char saw a bear and a cub earlier, and it's just been beautiful. It's been beautiful. We thought it was gonna be super busy, but we've been very, very lucky to where it's not that bad. The cool thing is that there's a lot of little pull-offs here, and Char makes fun of me all the time. My husband makes fun of me all the time because I can't get enough of the mountains. I can literally stop and stare at the mountains all day because I just think that they're so beautiful. It's unbelievable. Like this is why we travel, to see places like this. I always tell Charles, I'm like, I love St. Pete, I love where we live, but it's like to get out and travel and to just see nature at its purest form is the coolest, most magnificent thing in the entire world, and it's so refreshing. Look at this. Look how amazing. Oh my gosh. Remy's asleep right now and I want her to see it, but I don't want to wake her up. It's so freaking beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Cool thing is too, there's like little trails everywhere. There's little trails everywhere, like within Cades Cove, and we're thinking that what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around and then we're gonna go around again and stop off in some of the trails, but we wanna try and see as much wildlife as we possibly can. So far, like I told you, we saw a few, but we haven't seen everything. It's just so cool. I love it. This is so cool. This is so cool. It's so beautiful. It's just so freaking beautiful. It's like a house, I think. It's 0.5 miles. So along this trail too, there's like a lot of like old churches, cabins, obviously homes along here that have been untouched, that have been here for years, even like hundreds of years, or at least 100 years, I think, since the early like 1900s. And we were thinking about stopping off, but it seems to be like a cluster area of where people go. Still, it'd be cool to see, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. You know how I mentioned earlier that there was like a bunch of little houses on the trail, or little cabins that have been here for forever. We just kind of found a really cool spot that has 1, 2, 3 houses, it looks like, and then there's like barns. It's really, really cool. Once Char gets back to the car, I'm gonna show you guys. So cool. Look who joined us. She's awake. A little cranky, but awake. Just stay right there, Char. So I wanted to show you guys. So there's this like, I'm not really sure exactly what that is. I don't know if this is like a road leading up to this little, I'm assuming it's a stable, but this is unbelievably beautiful. Yeah, isn't it? I'm glad you're awake now. You probably don't understand what any of this is, but when you look back on this one day, you might. Guys, this is just like the coolest thing ever. You're gonna find out that I get really excited about just about everything, and nature is one of them. History, I am definitely loving so much more than I ever did back in school. So it's very, very cool. Right, Rem? We have this little stop off all to ourselves. Look at this. Oh, so freaking cute. It's like the cutest thing I've ever seen. I don't care what anybody says. When a baby is holding your daddy's hand, it's like the cutest thing ever. Cutest thing ever.
Electric magnet?
Not really, but
Remy, you wanna go in public?
I think it's the baby's grip that I'm like really drawn to. I think it's so cute. Lots of flies. Nature. So we're on our way to Abrams Falls right now. It's like a 2.5 mile hike there and 2.5 mile back. And Remy is killing it in the hiking backpack. We were really worried that it was not gonna work, but she's doing so good. And I think it'll be worthwhile once we get there. This hike is completely shaded, which is really, really nice. You know, when we like pulled into the parking lot, it's just nothing but sun, and it's a beautiful day, but it's so hot, and we were so worried, even though it has the shade up there, we were so worried that, you know, it was gonna be too much for her, but thank God this is all shaded. If you guys wanna know what backpack we got, I'll link it in the description down below. So it's day 2 in Tennessee, and we went back to a hike that we did like in one of our prior trips in Tennessee that's very dog friendly. That's like the thing that we found kind of difficult, is finding hikes that work well for the dogs and that are dog friendly. So we're going back to our roots. We're going back to the ones that we know, and we have Diesel down here, and we got Zoe trailing in the back. And we're taking a nice little hike this morning to start our day off. Alright guys, you're gonna have to bear with me on this one, because I have you at a weird angle.
Bear.
We're leaving tomorrow. This is obviously the next day, but we did our nice little hike this morning with the dogs, and kind of took us a while to get to that particular hike and to get back home. So it took up a lot of the day. Deciding to come back here to that place that we went to yesterday, where we did that really beautiful drive where you see like a lot of animals, and then we also did that beautiful waterfall hike. So we wanted to come back to see if we could see any of the wild animals that we didn't get to see yesterday. We're literally going 5 miles per hour. Not even 5 miles per hour.
Idling, essentially.
We're idling, essentially. We're looking for anything. We saw the wild horses and the crows. There's a lot of crows. There's a lot of, surprisingly, there's a lot of wild turkeys. Really interesting. Like I never really thought about seeing a turkey out in the wild. It's kind of cool to see them roaming free. Like nothing to worry about. Not thinking about Thanksgiving or if they're gonna be lunch meat. I'm kidding. Well, guys, we are heading back home. Clearly, I'm in the back seat. I've got a chauffeur up front.
That'd be fine on this map. An hour.
So we just got done doing Cades Cove again. We've done it twice since we've been here. We've only been here for like technically 2.5 days. And are you gonna honk? Don't do it. We have a sleeping baby in the back. Do not honk. Do not honk. Look. Look. No, but if you do that again and wake up our child, you are in some deep trouble. We're gonna be silently dumb. But we went back tonight because initially what we were gonna do is we were going to do another hike after the hike that we did today. But it gets really dark in the forest really fast, clearly with all the covering. So we're like, maybe that wouldn't be the most brilliant idea, especially since on our hike yesterday, we actually saw a bear within like 15 feet of us, 20 feet of us. A lot of people were standing around. Huh?
Too close.
Yeah, way too close for comfort. There's like a lot of people that were going up close to it and trying to take photos of it. And it's like the #1 rule that they tell you is like, don't do that. Don't do that. And it was a younger bear, so we could only assume that mama bear was very close by. So we rushed by quickly with that one. But anyways, my whole point was we didn't do our second hike because it was getting so dark so quickly. I'm using an iPhone right now to give light to my face. But it was an awesome trip to the Smokies. We are going to be heading out of town tomorrow to our next destination, and I'm really looking forward to showing you guys that too. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this vlog over the past couple of days. It's been fun to film. It's a little long, but I think it's totally worth watching the whole thing. Anyways, guys, if you're brand new, don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you liked today's vlog, make sure you do hit the like button. And if you guys are not following CTFXC yet, go follow. You guys should be following that before you're following me. We've got a lot of really cool stuff going on over there, so get to see it more in depth, I should say. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Bye.